So this calibration is required mainly for the purpose of measuring the micro units, that is mainly plant powder drugs. That is pharmacopoeia we make use of these stage micrometer as well as ocular micrometer. That is the calibration process, and we measure the fiber, starch grain diameter, trichome length, and the calcium oxalate crystals using the ocular micrometer itself. So why the calibration is required? That is, the stage micrometer is graduated or etched with 0 to 100 units, and this will be measuring about 1 millimeters, and each unit will be having a 101 millimeter, and it will be around 10 microns. Okay, so here the ocular micrometer which we are using for the measurement of these fiber length or the starch grains, this ocular micrometer is not having any units. So it is divided into 100 divisions but doesn't have any units. So for that purpose we have to standardize or calibrate this ocular micrometer, and this method, in this method we are using the stage micrometer for the calibration of ocular micrometer itself. There is the stage micrometer which is divided into 100 units or 100 divisions, and here 1 millimeter of a stage micrometer is divided into 100 divisions, and each division is 0.01 millimeters, and 1 millimeter equal to, that's 1000 microns, and 100 divisions of a stage micrometer is equal to 1000 microns. So 1 division is 10 microns. So this is the calculation what we are using, that is for the standardization itself. And let's come to the what is stage micrometer and what are these ocular micrometer. So this is the stage micrometer, and this stage micrometer is the slide which is etched with the 0 to 100 divisions, and it is measuring 1 millimeter itself. And this is the ocular micrometer which is spherical in shape, and here it is also etched with the 0 to 100 units, but it doesn't have any units itself. Only the divisions can be seen here, and mainly this stage micrometer is to be kept on the stage of the microscope, and this ocular micrometer is to be inserted into the eyepiece of the microscope itself. Okay, so let us come to the procedure, that is how we calibrate this ocular micrometer itself. So we have adjust the stage micrometer as well as ocular micrometer, that is in the superimposition position itself, and the first gauge, that is either 0 of the stage micrometer or any of the division which will be made easier to measure the units itself. Okay, so you can go for a 0 or 10 or 20 like that. Then you have to adjust the ocular micrometer itself to the one of the units and make it as a first unit itself. Then you have to superimpose and take it nearer to the this stage ocular micrometer. They have to be taken closer to superimpose, and here the coinciding division, as the nearest coinciding division is to be identified. So in this case we have identified the stage 10th division of the stage micrometer. Okay, 10th division of a stage micrometer is measuring around that's 14th division of ocular micrometers. Okay, so here for the calculation purpose, 14 divisions of ocular micrometer is equal to 10 divisions of a stage micrometer, and 1 division of ocular micrometer is equal to 10 divided by 14, that equals to 0.7. So this doesn't have any units, but when you multiply with the calibrating factor, so this we consider it as a calibrating factor, and this is multiplied with the 10, and that will be the total value of this calibrating factor will be 7 microns itself. And so these units we are using for the measuring of the fiber length, starch grains, trichome length, as well as the calcium crystals, or any other units which are the cellular contents which are there. So those things can be measured using this stage, this ocular micrometer itself. So let's come to the procedure, that is the stage micrometer, which is edged 0 to 100 and it is measuring 1 millimeter itself. That we are taking it in the stage micrometer itself, on the microscope. And this ocular micrometer is to be kept in the eyepiece. You have to open the eyepiece and then you have to keep the ocular micrometer in the eyepiece itself, and it is to be confirmed that the numbers are properly placed. That is, it should not be, that's the reverse number should not be there. So that is to be confirmed. So then we have to observe the lines of the stage micrometer. You adjust the this stage as well as the ocular micrometer, and you can find the superimposition of that's coinciding, nearest coinciding division you have to identify. Can be made with the high power as well as low powers. That's once the calibration is completed with the high power as well as low power, then you can go for experimentation. That is, here the units, the ocular micrometer you are using for a different microscopes itself. So what it is to be calibrated, that thing one should remember. That is the ocular micrometer, if it is calibrated, then we can make use of those values for the calculation purpose itself. So let us come to the experimental part. That is, so already we have established the this superimposing property of superimposing of this stage as well as the ocular micrometer. Then that is the 10th division of stage micrometer is coinciding with the 7th division of ocular micrometer, and that is what it is focused here.